You know, I've been watching Jays games and going to Jays games for really as long as I can remember. I have never, I have never left in the middle of a game. I left in the seventh inning today. It That was awful. I mean, like, I don't even know what to say really. I I literally walked in the house, grabbed the computer, and I'm like, let's go. But really, I don't know what to say because that was everything just sucked. Everything. Estrada, there was not one inning where there wasn't a guy in scoring position or they scored a run or either or, whatever. He was not good. He's been struggling lately. Feldman gave up one or two, I don't even remember now. Whoever came out in the eighth inning, he gave up something. Cause I was gone. I just left. It was awful. The bats, they were nowhere to be found. We scored 7 one day. We scored, well, you know what? I'm not even going to count those last 2 runs because they were just pity runs. You score basically 0 the next. And going into the 7th inning, the Jays had 3 hits. 3. One was a 2-out double by Saunders. One was a single by Donaldson. One was a single by Edwin. That's it. Maybe a walk in there somewhere, but that's basically it. It was atrocious. Thank goodness Boston lost today. However, Baltimore won, so great. Here we go again. They're only 1 back now, or are they tied? Yeah. You know what? My head's not even at it. It was awful. I'm going to say that over and over again. It was atrocious to watch. There was really no approach at the plate. People are going there taking first pitch fastballs right down the middle of the plate. Why you're not hacking at those, I'm not really sure. And with runners in scoring position, I know it was only 1 run, and what was that, the 4th inning? 5th inning? You're down 5-0, 6-0 at that point. Okay. It's still early. Grind it out. First 2 guys get on. Edwin walks and Donaldson singles. Okay. 2 on, nobody out. You advance the runner. Okay. Good. Then Tulowitzki strikes out. Then Saunders flies out. You gotta cash guys in. Small, like we said yesterday. I mean, just yesterday, everything was going right. They were getting some clutch hits. The sac flies were there. For goodness sake, Josh Tolley had an RBI sac fly yesterday, but we couldn't do it today. Nonetheless, that's only the 1 run. That's only 1 run. Whatever. Nonetheless, the boys, they couldn't hit anything. It was so bad to watch. I mean, within the first 2 innings, we're down 5-0. But I thought in my heart, they can do this. But they showed no fight. That 1 inning where Donaldson, Edwin, started off the inning great. I'm like, okay, this could be the inning where we start blowing things open. No, you don't even get 1. Abysmal. Just awful to watch. I still can't believe I left midway through the game. Top of the 7th, I'm out of there when they get was it the 7-0 run. I leave. I was sitting with my buddy and I tell him beside me, I'm like, in the 6th inning, I told him, man, I can't handle this. I usually back my team and I'm like, all right, let's try and grind out some stuff. It may be a greasy game that you may win, but it might not be a great win, but you'll get it done. But man, I just couldn't watch it. It was so bad. Oh my goodness. And who scores one of our runs? If I'm not mistaken, that was Justin Smoke. Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, we said 5 out of 6 in the upcoming homestand. They lost 1. They gotta win the rest, right? All right. So that game's done. There were a couple good approaches at the plate. I can't rip every single buddy apart. Russell Martin had a really good piece. He almost left the yard, and I think that might have been a 3-run bomb, if I'm not mistaken. And that would have really, really pumped the guys up. But alas, it didn't. There were a lot of balls hit hard, but down the line foul. It was a tough one, man. Edwin went 2 for 3. He had a decent night. He also had a tough time at first base, getting hot shots left and right. Saunders had a couple hits, so hopefully that helps him or something like that. I'm not too sure. It was rough, boys. It was rough. Let's move on, though. Let's move on. I'm going to try and be positive now, even though it's not easy to. So the finale tomorrow night. J.A Happ versus Jered Weaver. Now, today's game was one of those games where you're like, it could happen the other way. It sure as heck did. Tomorrow, if the Jays lose, there might be a rage video. There may just be. We'll have to wait and see for that one. And if they win, good. They have to win this series, man. They have to win it. They have every opportunity. They have J.A Happ, who's been pitching great ball lately. And they have Jered Weaver, who can't throw hard anymore. He's not the same pitcher he was. His ERA is almost 5.5. You have every opportunity just to go crazy. And I'm just hoping and praying that they do. Still can't get over this game. It's not gonna leave until they win another ball game. Really. I mean, this hurts. Because now you could have gained a game on Boston. You could have been 2 up on Baltimore and a game up on Boston. There's a little bit of breathing room, but instead you implode. The pitching wasn't there. It wasn't good. But neither was the hitting. I mean, if you include those 2 runs we had, okay, you had 9 hits. See, that's a crooked number. That's not what it was. I don't count those because they were useless at that point. It was 8-0 in the 8th inning when they started getting some hits. A little late, boys. That's going to do it for this video. I really don't have much else to say. It was awful. You guys probably watching the game on TV know how bad it looked. But man, they need. I could put that in caps and exclamation marks, whatever. They need to win tomorrow. Bottom line, you don't. Oh, no, you're not putting yourself in a good situation. So that's going to do it for this video. If you guys liked the video, it wasn't much of a rage one. It was kind of more of a disappointment type of angry, maybe a little bit of a rage video. If you hit that like button, shows me the love. I really appreciate that. Comment to me. I love reading all the comments, commenting back, interacting with you guys. It's a great thing. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, because there will be plenty. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night about hopefully a Jays series win and beat up on Jered Weaver, and just one of those games where you can sit back and breathe. Take it easy, and we'll talk to you guys post-game tomorrow.